Is it time to buy or sell SoFi stock? In this video, we are exploring SoFi in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 31st of July, 2025. And now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any company among 45,000 worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be viewed as financial advice. Since the 30th of May, 2025, our system has identified SoFi as a strong buy candidate, assigning it a score of 7.32. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Those who adhered to our analysis would have experienced a remarkable gain of 69.77% since we first designated SoFi as a buy candidate 43 days ago. This results in an average return of 1.62% per day since it was classified as a strong buy candidate. This stock is currently positioned within a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating that further increases within this trend are anticipated. The existing 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 83.41% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from 73.5% to 94.29%. In terms of the longer-term outlook, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of 71.23%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance may vary from a decrease of 5.2% to an increase of 74.66% over the coming year. In practical terms, this would suggest that the future price could fall between $21.41 and $39.44. Our latest daily update for SoFi includes the headline, Stronger Technical Forecast for SoFi Stock Price After Thursday Trading. The SoFi stock price gained 3.25% on the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 31st of July, 2025, rising from $21.87 to $22.58. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 5.87%, with a low of $22.49 and a high of $23.81. The price has fallen in 7 of the last 10 days, but is still up by 2.22% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased by 63 million shares on the last day, with a total of 118 million shares traded for approximately $2.67 billion. It is important to consider that falling volume on rising prices may indicate divergence and could serve as an early warning for potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $25.11, while the lowest was $6.01. Currently, the price is 10.08%, or $2.53, below the 52-week high, and 20.1%, or $5.68, below the all-time high reached on the 1st of February, 2021, when the price peaked at $28.26. SoFi Technologies Inc. has demonstrated strong resilience in its recent performance, emphasized by significant revisions to its earnings estimates. On July 30th, the company reported an impressive second quarter, exceeding revenue expectations with a 43% year-over-year growth, which has resulted in an increased outlook for the full year. Despite this achievement, shares have seen a decline of 2.4% following the earnings announcement, suggesting a possible disconnect between the company's robust performance and investor sentiment. This drop may be attributed to investors recalibrating their expectations after a substantial rally in SoFi's stock over the preceding months, raising concerns regarding its elevated valuation, which currently stands at 61 times forward earnings. Furthermore, SoFi's strategic pivot towards capital-light revenue streams, which now constitute 40% of its income, positions the company favorably for future growth, particularly as it ventures into sectors like cryptocurrency. However, with more than half of its revenues still reliant on loans, the company remains exposed to cyclical and credit risks. In the short term, fluctuations in stock price reflect a cautious approach from investors, and the recent capital raise of $1.5 billion could further dilute shares. even though it aims to promote growth. Over the long term, if SOFI can leverage its impressive revenue growth and effectively diversify its income sources, it may enhance stability and potentially drive stock prices higher as earnings expectations stabilize. Nonetheless, investors may want to exercise caution as the current valuation suggests limited room for error. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 30th of July 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned SOFI an underweight grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 11th of July 2025, it was reported that Cowen and Company rated SOFI with a hold grade and an initialize action. On Wednesday, the 11th of June 2025, it was reported that Stephens gave SOFI an overweight grade with an initialize action. On Tuesday, the 14th of January 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned SOFI a buy grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 3rd of January 2025, it was reported that Deutsche Bank gave SOFI a hold grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned SOFI stock a general sell rating. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have given the stock a neutral rating. The following signals have been identified for SOFI. The SOFI stock holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive forecast for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between the two averages, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. In the event of a downward correction, there will be support from the levels at $21.73 and $18.89. A drop below either of these levels will generate sell signals. A buy signal was noted from a pivot bottom point on Wednesday, May 21, 2025, and thus far, the stock has risen by 76.41%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Despite the increase in price, volume declined during the last trading day, creating a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning. It is advisable to monitor this stock closely. Some negative signals have also been issued, which could influence short-term developments. Moreover, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence. Here are some additional signals that you might find intriguing. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a sell signal. Pivots show a buy signal from 49 days ago. Bollinger Band signaled a buy 30 days ago. The short-term moving average provided a buy signal just 4 days ago. When we examine the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average issued a buy signal 43 days ago. The long-term moving average indicated a sell signal 41 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages showed a buy signal 39 days ago. For more signals, remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for SOFI. SOFI finds support from accumulated volume at $22.40. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. The stock has average daily movements, and with solid trading volume, the risk is considered medium. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by $1.32, representing 5.87%. In the last week, the stock experienced an average daily volatility of 6.07%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for SOFI, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A high PE ratio may indicate that the stock is overvalued or that investors anticipate significant growth rates in the future. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 4th of November, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 7 cents. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SOFI. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, indicating that the stock could move upward swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you might consider entering a position and using volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, SOFI encounters its first support level at $22.40. If this support level holds, it could serve as a favorable entry point. anticipating a rebound. The overall average rating for SOFI from various analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 18th of July, 2025, Keo Kelly executed an insider sale of 10,267 shares of common stock. On the 20th of June, 2025, Keo Kelly executed another insider sale of 10,267 shares of common stock. On the 20th of June, 2025, Rishal Jeremy executed an insider sale of 66,847 shares of common stock. On the 16th of June, 2025, White Derek J executed an insider purchase of 4,355 shares of common stock. On the 16th of June, 2025, White Derek J executed another insider purchase of 148,404 shares of common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we find that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 2.338. Overall, insiders purchased 4,711,303 shares and sold 4,824,597 shares in these last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $21.84, reflecting a decline of 3.28%. This stock exhibits medium daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. Additionally, there is a buy signal based on a pivot bottom identified 48 days ago. Is SOFI stock a good buy? SOFI presents several positive indicators and is currently experiencing a strong upward trend. As the old saying goes, let the trend be your friend. Therefore, we consider it a solid choice at present levels, anticipating further gains over the next 3 months. Our assessment of this stock has been upgraded from a hold to a strong buy candidate since our last evaluation. After examining the volatility and movements from the most recent trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Friday, the 1st of August, we expect SOFI to open higher by approximately 38 cents and begin trading at $22.96. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you agree and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day with warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.